Dome Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we ain't getting the concussion that we hoped we was going to get sometime in May, right? May 18th was supposed to be the big one, the biggest fight in boxing, the rematch, all the good stuff, right? Tyson Fury, the lineal champ, versus, Deontay Wilder, WBC champ, right? The rematch. The first one was a lot of drama, all that good stuff. Had a rematch going on, right? Well, the rematch is officially off. Right? It's officially off. And the WBC president, he confirmed that. Matter of fact, I think it was a tweet. I just looked at an article, but it was a tweet too, which is pretty good because he just said basically, it's off, right? But he said, Deontay Wilder was willing to do it. Tyson Fury is the guy who's going to go have an interim fight. So now we have heavyweights all over the place. We got one with 3 titles, right? Anthony Joshua, and they tell you in a heartbeat that it's 4. Because he counted the IBO title. I told y'all to stop people counting that one. But he definitely has 3 significant ones. Deontay Wilder got the WBC title, right? So there's 4. Then, hey, Tyson Fury got about a couple. He got the lineal championship. He going to be running around there. That's 5. Then you got the People's Champion popping up on you. That's 6, right? Who else we got? We got the WBA, the regular dude, Emmanuel Charr. Also a member of the Dope Street Boys over there. What are we at? 6 or 7? Right? And I didn't even count that IBO. Right? And the IBA coming in the back door. And all that stuff. When you get a chance to get unification, you do it. So now everybody's going to be all over the place. And it's the fans' fault for telling Tyson Fury that he could win the fight. That he won the fight. Right? Should have told him, man, good job. But you need to go in there and take this little skinny dude up out of there. But seeing as though he didn't, and now he's got a big deal, that's what we got now. And I told you, I'm going to put the article in the description box, just so I could told you what I was telling you yesterday about watch the narrative with the networks. There's going to be this, because Tyson Fury just signed a big deal, huge deal, which anybody would do, with ESPN and Top Rank. Well, he can't fight now the guy at the rival network and with Al Heyman and PBC. Right? Guys, that's a non-issue. That's the one that they want you to say, well, okay, that can't happen now. No, Deontay Wilder said he can do that. It's not a problem. So it's not. And the WBC president has, just make sure he stated it. Yeah, Deontay Wilder was willing to do that. They're not. So let's not even go with that narrative. We're not going to let them get away with that. Nope. But this arguably beating somebody, right? When somebody's arguably beaten, like you arguably beat Danny Jacobs, arguably beat Golovkin, but it don't mean you did or whatever. It's just an argument. Tyson Fury arguably beat Deontay Wilder. Laura arguably beat Canelo Alvarez. Arguments means you got an argument on both sides. So sometimes you don't want to have that argument. Deontay Wilder's there to do something about that argument. And he's not. So now, Deontay Wilder went from, hey, man, he probably going to want to do that. Remember Andre Ward tell him, hey, man, he might not want to do that. To fight Tyson Fury again after that with all of those skills and being taller. He might not want to do that. Yeah, now it's went to, I'm trying to do that, and I'm only trying to do that, and the other guy's not. Sounds familiar to what went on with the Joshua negotiations. Guys, it's incredible what happens with this guy, Deontay Wilder. But okay, we're going to talk about interim fights, then it's going to be interim fights. Now, they paying somebody close to $30 million a fight. Tyson Fury, cool. Well, whoever going to fight, you hear Joseph Parker, and his team has said, we'll get with him. Joseph Parker said they'll do that. Joseph Parker said, shoot, I'll fight him, Chisora, or somebody else Joseph Parker was talking about. He wanted to fight him, Chisora, or one other guy. But at the end of the day, that wasn't Ortiz, wasn't in one of them either. So ain't nobody really trying to do that. But if you're going to pay $30 million to fight for Tyson Fury to fight in America. Now, in England, it don't matter who he fights, even a Joseph Parker or whatever. But in America, that's going to be a problem because they better know Tyson Fury, right? What's going to happen is people going to realize that he didn't fight Deontay Wilder, right? And that he pulled out of that. Now, America, we got our issues, so Tyson Fury is going to be kind of good, right? Because of the issues we have in America. But I'm going to say this. A lot of people, the same people upset that they couldn't get the Deontay Wilder at the Joshua fight, and somebody obviously doesn't want to do it and still gets love, even though he obviously doesn't want to do it. Those people are going to be upset if people are giving Tyson Fury too much love for not wanting to do it, right? Because Deontay Wilder should be getting points for people not wanting to deal with him, right? Instead of saying later, well, Deontay Wilder didn't do the rematch. In 2 months, that's what people will be coming in the comment section saying. Deontay Wilder didn't take the rematch with Tyson Fury. That's what will happen if you don't stay focused, right? You just sit back and laugh if you're focused. If you're focused, you can laugh a lot because it's incredible because you know what's going to happen and it does anyway. That's why I think some of these people work for these people that they're defending. But at the end of the day, we're not going to get the fight. And I'm just saying straight up to you guys, man, so the hell what? You know, so what? Man, if these guys are not going to fight or whatever, we'll get other fights and we're just not going to have that unification that we wanted. We're not going to have the undisputed champion that we wanted, those things. But, this only happens because fans allow it at the end of the day. We outrage certain things and then things happen. Then you don't outrage certain things and they listen to the demand. That's what their job is, to listen what the demand is. Yes, the fans feel Tyson Fury, enough of them feel that he won that fight. He's okay with almost winning that fight. And he can go on and we can probably market him fighting anybody. But in America, Tyson Fury, who does knock people out, now you can talk, right? That's going to take you a little bit. Doesn't knock people out. And who the hell are you going to fight? Because the other dudes, no one knows. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to tune into a fight like that. You're going to have to start putting it on funny times that the English have because they're going to tune in. That's going to be an issue, figuring out who Tyson Fury is going to fight in the interim. We'll see how that works. But at the end of the day, back to the top, which we basically expected the last days. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder rematch will not be happening immediately. Maybe sometime down the line. We'll see how that works out. But it's not happening now. And so the hell what? Throwing Sports Talk. Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.